Hello guys, all of my beautiful writers, welcome to my last stream of NaNoWriMo 2020. The redactor has promised to make a compilation video so that after November you can sprint with me at any time you'd like. I think that's a good deal, don't you? Sorry, I'm actually streaming by my phone again because my computer's behaving badly, like it likes to do. So, let me actually, I'm sorry, you will see my hand moving things around. So how is everyone? How are your projects doing? How many actually won Nano? I barely did it by the skin of my teeth, you know. But that's the thrill about the last day of all days. I'm trying to see if I can actually get the computer to at least show what my YouTube thing looks like so that if you guys are chatting, I can actually see you guys here, because I'll tell you what, I'm having a real hard time seeing chat when it comes to the phone itself, so... Let me see if I can get us all to show on up. Hopefully I didn't create a new one either. I clicked on the right one, I swear. Alright, let's see. Sorry about the technical delay. Like I said, I'm dealing with technology here, and it's just being frustrating on me. So let me see. Let me see if this is actually working. Don't play them all. Don't play them all. All right. So let me see. Okay. I have you guys up here because my thing down here is not wanting to show chat. Can everyone hear me, or did I accidentally mute my screen? Please let me know. Again, I so apologize. Let me see if I can look. Okay, Devin says he can see and hear me. That's good, because my my chat is not actually coming up here on my phone. So I am going to stare at my computer while I do this. I apologize. Once again, just so you guys know, because I'm not sure if you guys heard the beginning, but I am going to have the redactor make a compilation video so that after Nano you guys can watch me and sprint with me whenever you want, and, you know, see me in funny costumes, right? So let's see. We have Stephanie here. Key Clavis looks like. Devin Cuttings here. Mijal's here. Awesome, awesome. Let's see. Earlier, Amy said she was here, but she wasn't sure how long she would be able to stay here. And Meadow was here. I don't know if Meadow's still here, but welcome. So, how is everyone's Nano going? At 1:10 is when I normally start the first sprint, so everyone knows that is going to be in 4 minutes, and I normally do a warm-up of either 10 to 15 minutes. If you guys have a preference, please let me know. If not, that is what I will do. And let's see. Greg is speaking to Amy, so welcome, Greg. I didn't get a chance to see you. Sorry. Trying to show my head. There we go. Yep. Ah, focus. So, I don't know how many of you guys are participating in PitMad, which is this Twitter thing. It's a pitch where you can pitch to agents and editors and all of them on Twitter. It's on the December 3rd. And what I've recently learned is a lot of people are looking for graphic novels at this moment. Now, what's really cool about graphic novels is you don't have to have everything completely done to pitch it. And this is actually a graphic novel I've been working for about 10 years, but I thought I would share some of that. And this is actually what I'm going to be pitching to some agents and see if they're interested. I do have a whole script on it, so I'm working on the script more. Let's see. Nice. Stephanie says 4,920 left. Let's see if we can get that for you. Believe me, I will sit here and I will sprint and sprint and sprint and sprint. I mean, I was able to make NaNo, but I'm also on the East Coast, so it's like an hour over for me. Let's see. Mijal, I only need 4,000 words. Awesome. And thank you. It looks so cool. I'm glad. It's Rugrats in dragon form. They are dragon hatchlings that get into a lot of trouble on their adventures, learning about the world around them. Let's see. Kay Clavis. Finished my project, but editing is a thing. Yes, it is. It's definitely a thing. I don't tend to edit until, I like to sit it down for like 2 weeks. But I have several projects. And I decided for this entire stream that I was going to wear red today. And I don't think anyone can see it, but I decided I was going to be all red. It actually made the mask too, so there we go. Alright. So I don't know how to do banners on this thing. I'm not using StreamYard, so I'm still using a new streaming system, and they don't exactly have very friendly stuff. I need to watch more YouTube videos about it. So I will put it in the chat when we're ending our streams, but for the most part, I don't have anything that shows me a banner. This is Streamlabs, so if anyone knows anything about Streamlabs, I was using StreamYard, but then I got to the cap before I pay for something, and at this moment, that's not something that's feasible for me, so we're using Streamlabs. Alright, so does anyone care if it's 10 minutes or 15 for the first warm-up? And then I go into like 20, 25, and 30-minute sprints after that. If not, then I will just say, I'll say 15. Devin says 15. So we at least have another person for 15. Mijal 15. So that's 2. Alrighty. I'm good with either, okay? Well, it is 1:10, so we are going to start our first sprint. Everyone remember to hydrate. Water's very important. Also remember to save your work. The gremlins are out in force. They've taken my computer down. They've taken words down, so make sure you save. Get up, walk, take care of yourself, whatever you need. And we are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get to sprinting, beautiful writers. Alright, that is time. How did everyone do? I did 181. I am actually doing a lot of, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm doing a lot of panel writing and stuff like that. And everything was handwritten from here first, so I'm just trying to transfer it.
Alright, that is
Sorry.
time.
Let me mute my background. But yeah, everything was handwritten at first, and now I'm just trying to transfer it over to the computer, just in case if any agent wants to actually see the script, although I'm the writer and the artist, so as long as I can read the script, I think that's what matters. So yeah, let me know how you guys did. This off for a moment. There we go. There we go, there we go. Oh no, you guys had to see my face for a moment. Let's see. Key clavis. Got pulled away by a friend who needed some advice. Got squat done this sprint. It happens. I mean, hopefully you were able to give your friend advice, though. I mean, that's always a good thing. Mijal says 253 words. Awesome, awesome. Stephanie Whittison said, I'm up to 45,627 words. Getting close. Nice. That's where I was this morning, and I spent like all day trying to get through to the rest of it, but it happened. Eventually did, so you can do it. Awesome. Amy says, I've been stuck on a poisoning scene, so I just scrolled Pinterest for this sprint. Well, what are we having a problem with in the poisoning thing? Maybe I can help. Let's see. Advice on writing a poisoning scene where they want my MC assassinated. Well, there are several ways to administer poison. You can give her a clip that she puts in her hair, and if it just so matches scratches her skin, there's a poison that coats. I've seen that happen. Obviously, you know, something in her goblet, that can happen. If anyone does needles in your thing, that can happen. You can also use poisonous plants like nightshade. Nightshade is actually deadly. Nightshade can kill somebody in a couple of hours, and all they need to do is brush themselves against it, even with their clothes, and it can actually send you into an anaphylactic shock. It's really nasty poison. If you want to look up nightshade, it's one of the most deadliest poisons. I think there's like one other that's more poisonous than it, but there was actually an article a couple years ago about the Queen of England's gardener. One of her gardeners died because they were gardening and they brushed up against a poison, or not a poison, deadly nightshade and didn't even notice. I mean, it can get really bad. Let's see. Key clavis. Research is part of the writing process. It counts. Oh yeah, no, I think research works. I'm very much into research myself. But yeah, if you want to tell me anything more about the poisoning scene, I can try to help. Yes, do you want to say hi to the audience? You don't like the camera. Sorry, my Maine Coon is going, he's trying to challenge me. You in a playful mood right now? Sorry about that. Let's see. Let's see. Key clavis is saying nightshade is not that dangerous, just by casual contact. I had some in my garden. It is only the deadly, which cause... Yeah, that's why I tried to correct myself and said deadly nightshade. With casual contact if the person has an allergy. I don't know. I know that I had written, I was researching about poisonous plants, and they said deadly nightshade was one of those that can kill you pretty quickly. So... and they were giving articles about it. But I've never actually owned any myself, and I don't really want to, although I've heard that they've got beautiful flowers. Let's see. Amy says, I want the poison to be in her wine, but she somehow figures out that it's poisoned. I don't know if she let's see. I don't know how she possibly guessed. Does wine have a darker shade when poisoned? Poisons are often bitter due to alkaloids. There are some poisons that are like no smell, no taste. I don't know if it's darker if it's been poisoned, to be honest. I think it just depends on the poison, but I'm trying to think if she had any knowledge about herbs, poisons. If she was an assassin, she'd probably be trained on it. I'm trying to think. If she's noble, then she should have a taste. Well, if she's royalty, I should say, she should have a taste tester who could find out for her. I don't know. That's a good question. I think it just depends on the character's experience. I mean, she could also... I've seen this happen where they drink it, they get poisoned, but instead of dying, they just get really sick. It's a close call, but they get saved. Let's see. Okay, Key Clavis says, it used to be common for nobility in China to use silver drinking cups because poison caused the silver tarnish. Nice. I didn't know that. Awesome. Meadow says she could recognize the scent of it in her wine when she goes to take a drink. Yeah, as long as it's not the scentless kind, but yeah. Key Clavis, basically the silver turned black. No, that's pretty cool. I like that. Kitten, I'll drag you up here. Don't think I won't. Kitten, he's about the size, he's larger than a chihuahua. He's a kitten, alright, but he's big. Let's see, she has knowledge about poison, so it's almost like the assassin means he's, okay. She could also know what poison that is, like, maybe they didn't realize she had that type of knowledge, but she did. Or, and I've seen this happen, she could have been dosing herself for the antidote of what she would consider the most common poison that could be used, and they happened to use it. I don't know. Sorry, that is my cat. I'm sure you can hear him. Come here! What is your problem? It's nighttime. Come here. Come here. So when would you guys like to do the next sprint? We could go at 1:40 if you want, and we can do 20, 25, 30 minutes. What would you like? I'm pretty open and flexible to any of it. And I will get my cat at one point, because it's kind of a tradition that I have the cat show up at least once in my stream. But he is very, very wild right now. 30, that's what Devin's saying. If anyone else likes 30, just let me know. Yeah. That's definitely a way to do it. Amy said that she likes the sound of the fact that she recognizes the scent. So you can actually smell poison. Like I said, it depends on the poison. There are some that are scentless, you know, odorless and tasteless. And then there are some that, yeah, you can smell it. It just depends on the poison and how it's prepared. And I don't know any of that. I don't have any profession or any bit of alchemy in me. The best chemistry I know is cooking. Which, yeah, you could use that too. Oh, the smell of almonds, yeah. No, that I do remember that poison, yeah. So, it looks like metallic, aftertaste, coating on the roof of her mouth, got it. Smell of almonds, mercury or neurotoxin could cause tingling in the fingers, toes, and lips. Well, there you go. And that was Greg Inc. saying that, yeah. Numbness, difficulty controlling lips or tongue, yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of ways to do it. I don't do too much poisoning in my books, so I mean, I'm most of the writing I do is with dead people and Grim Reapers, so I'm already dealing with people that have passed on, so sorry. Whoop. For a while it just gets hot. Alrighty. Alright, Amy says 30 sounds good too. It will be 30, and I think we'll start at 140 unless somebody objects. I'm very much into even numbers. For some reason, the 15-minute marks I consider even. Probably because it's just easier to go, okay, 30 minutes from 15 minutes is 45, but I keep looking at you guys because the chat's here. It's not setting up on my phone for some reason, so it's just easier to look over there. All right. So I don't know about you guys, but oh my goodness, for the last 2 days of Nano, I was scrambling because I was, what, 7 to 8,000 behind, and I was just scrambling. I had written all day yesterday watching Muppet movies, and then I wrote all day today, had enough time to get prepared and do a little bit of boxing and belly dancing, and then came on here. So it has been it's been nothing but writing for the last couple of days, which is fine. I'm great with that. I better move that orange container. That is for my sharps. Put this next to the other one. Sorry about that. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a type 1 diabetic, so I always need to have containers for all the little sharp needle stuff that's in my house. So normally they come in the form of like orange bottles because they're nice and thick. Let's see. Stephanie says, I took a whole week off from writing, so have been playing catch up from the past week and a half. I think a lot of people have. I mean, it's been stressful this year, so it has just been, you know, it's been hard for a lot of people. So having breaks and taking care of yourself is definitely it's definitely something you should do. I mean, in actuality, a lot of the very popular writers don't even, you know, they, like Stephen King, I think, does 4 to 5 hours of writing, but he doesn't sit there and go, I have to have this amount of writing. You know, he's just like, I have this many hours that I'm going to write, and that's what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I think it just depends. All right. So we've hit the 140 mark. We are going to go to 30 minutes. So that'll be 2:10 when we end. Don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to sweep 2020 into the trash. It's been a year. Yeah. Definitely been a year. Alrighty. So once again, hydrate or get whatever beverage you'd like, because hydration is important. Take care of yourself. Walk around if you need to. Save your work so the gremlins don't eat it, because they will. It is after midnight. All Maguire gremlins, especially if they've eaten. So, Meadow just said, fun fact of everyone, there is a Brokeback Mountain opera. Awesome. I'll have to look at that. All right. We are going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get all those words in. Alright, so how'd everyone do? That's time. And just realized my hair is still wet from my shower, so yeah. I stopped writing because I have been writing for the last couple of days, and I decided I would start working on some more of the art. So I don't know how easy this thing is to see. Let me see. Maybe up to here is easier. I don't know. It's not easy, but yeah. So right now I'm trying to do all the shading. The shading is very difficult for me because it actually takes about 5 days to get one of these pages done. And by the time it's done, it actually has, this is one of my favorite pictures. It actually has 12 shades in it by the time it's done. So I do a lot of shading. None of my comic is in color, and that's because I just can't do 12 different shades in color. So if an agent wants color, they're gonna have to hire a color person for me, because I'm like, I can't do the type of work I do on my, I can't do the type of work that I do on each of these pages with color. I've never figured that out yet. Good. How did everyone else do? The good thing I've also learned is that you don't have to have fully everything done in your graphic novel to actually pitch it to an agent. They're okay especially if you're the artist and the writer, to have, you know, a partial script and partial pages done, as long as they can see what's going on and what your intention is. And believe me, I have scripted almost all of Volume 1. And Volume 1 is over 160 something pages. It's kind of in manga format, so I've done it very, very much like that. Meadow says, I'm setting up my bullet journal for December. Awesome. Yeah, I tried to do a bullet journal once. It failed. I still like the bullet journal idea, but it just kind of went up in smokes. I'm a pantser. I'm not a planner. I always have a hard time. My husband is the one that keeps track of the calendar for me. And Devin sometimes reminds me when I need to do streams or when I set up for a stream. Let's see. That's why he's one of my mods. Greg says 340 words. Nice. It's always good to have a nice long session. Definitely. Stephanie said just under 3K left. Awesome. 2,966. Sounds like I need to do one more 30-minute. I'm trying to gauge my time here because since I'm doing this as the Writeathon relay, I believe I have to end at 3. Whereas in my normal 1 to 3 streams, I'll sometimes just go a little bit longer for people. I think I have to end it at a specific time this time. But I can still do like another 30-minute, especially if we do like at 2:20 or 2:25. Yeah, because that still gives me time to do a closing. It would only do 3 write-ins instead of, or word wars instead of 4, unless you guys want to do a little longer. Let me see. Okay, Meadow said I can go a little over. The last stream starts at 3:30. Okay. Alright. That's very helpful. Thank you for letting me know. So yes, I could do another 30-minute and possibly another 10 for a closure if you want, and get the 4 in. It's up to you guys as well. I mean, I'm definitely open to that. I am planning on continuing the 1 to 3 in the morning streams after NaNo is finished. They just won't be every day like they were during this month, because I've learned that I don't do well doing it every single day. But if anyone's interested, just let me know what days you think I can do, and I'm trying to compile the amount of days. So Devin says a 30 and a 10 works. Yeah, no, I was looking at that, and yeah, even if I started at 2:20, we could still do a 30 and a 10 and be fine. So that's good. That's good to know. Also, though you don't see it, I do have my my calligraphy videos are underway. Let me see. For anyone that's interested in knowing and hasn't been to my stream before, I have set up a workshop to teach people how to do beautiful little writings like these. This one was actually done with a regular ballpoint pen, but I also go into how to do it with this, with my fountain pens, and I also go into using dip ink, because I actually normally use the fountain pens to do all of my calligraphy. Let me see, does this, no, this book never, that book doesn't seem to have calligraphy written in here. Let's see, does he have any? Maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure this one has calligraphy written in there either. Oh, I see one. Sorry. This one. So, like, I like to do a lot of calligraphy in a lot of my books, and people have asked over the months to help them learn how to do calligraphy. So I was like, okay, I can do that. That's why I haven't been posting in like over a month, is because these videos are a lot harder for me to do, because I'm literally trying to teach a workshop for people on how to do this. I am trying to keep them quick though, so they might look like they're under 30 minutes of video, and that's just because I'm trying to make it quick for you guys. But it's going to have work, you know, it's going to show you how to do like your basic strokes and everything. The first video shows you how to take care of your pens, because fountain pen taken care of, or fountain pen care, that's better. Fountain pen care is actually kind of particular. I'm also going to continue some ASMR stuff, and who knows, maybe I'll update people on the comic situation. This comic was actually started 10 years ago. It's just been on and off, me working on it. So, anyways. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of people like the 30 and the 10. That sounds good to me. Anyone else want to say what their words are? And do you guys want to start at 2:20? That'd be 2 more minutes. Or do you want to have a little bit more of a break and start at 2:25? Or even 2:30? Just let me know. I decided to take my mask off because it actually has felt on the inside of the mask, and so it hey mom, that's my mom, Dorothy Drake, just so you know, that's my mom. Hi mom. I was just showing everyone my little comics that I'm also working on, so 2:20 is fine? Okay, that's fine with me too. But yeah, after a while I can't wear the mask because the felt starts itching, and then I just start poking at my face all the time, so. It's the second stream my mom caught. Hot chocolate is good, especially when you put cinnamon and vanilla in it. Alright, so I haven't seen any other suggestions, so we will start at 220, which is now. So, you know, as I like to say, make sure you're hydrating. There you go. This is what's left of my water when I was exercising today. Well, at 12:30ish. So there you go. Make sure to save so that the gremlins don't steal your work, whether they're afternoon gremlins or after midnight gremlins, which they would be for me. Good night, Mom. I hope you and the rest of the family are doing okay in Tennessee, because I'm a little worried about Tennessee up there. I'm hunkering down. That's what I'm doing. Again, make sure to save your work. Stand up if you need to, walk around, and we will go for 30 minutes. So I will meet you guys back here in at 2:50. All right? Get your words going, writers. Alright, it looks like we are back from our break. How did everyone do? I was trying to learn how to play with fire. Ha 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 ha. It's really hard to tell, and fire is such a pain in the butt to actually do anything with. See if I can show you. So that was some of the stuff that I'm working on. So yeah, fire's not an easy thing to play with. Oh good, you can see it better on my computer screen than I can see it better on my phone. So I was trying to do that. How did everyone else do? Sorry, you might actually hear more coloring because I'm trying. And of course all of this gets blended in together so that you can see more differences. Like, I have it darker up here because this is a sunrise picture. And that's the main character down here. And this is the sun, who's supposed to look more like a phoenix type dragon. And then I've got it from going from light to dark, so there you go. That's enough of my comic talk here. So, still bullet journaling, Meadow says. Hey, bullet journaling can take a while. I actually designed, I don't think I have it here, but I actually designed my bullet journal by hand. I was trying to make it look like it was mine, so let's see. Stephanie said 1,700 more to go. Not gonna make it. I mean, you could keep writing as we're talking if you want. I know it's hard, but still, you got really well though, really nice and far. I mean, like I always say, the point of NaNoWriMo is just to get into a habit of writing. Honestly, Devin says, I'm going through emails. I do that in the mornings. Most of my emails are like, you know, spam this, spam that, whatever, you know, nothing that I care more about. Yeah, I definitely think that, you know, they started NaNoWriMo as a writers group. They were just trying to get people to get words, and they figured, 50,000, that seems to be doable for a lot of novella or children's literature sizes. And then it just got more and more popular until it became, you know, what it is today. And, you know, I always tell people, rather than you know, stressing over the fact of getting 50,000 words, especially if people try to do it in like the first week, I'm like, just consider this to be a way to A, get into a book that you've been wanting to write, and B, just to get into the writing habit, or renew the writing habit, or for me, just be able to share it with other people, you know? Michelle said 3,482 words left. Hey, I mean, you still did about 47,000 words. And just like Devin said, 48,300 words is still a huge accomplishment. I mean, it's still a huge accomplishment. And, you know, you should still be proud. There are some people that, you know, stopped after day one. You know, they got overwhelmed. I mean, for me, like I said, it's all about getting that writing habit the way that you want it down. And just think of it, it's still about 47 to 48,000 more words than you had the beginning of November. I mean, really, that's what it's all about, is just feeling that accomplishment that you got somewhere. I mean, still, it's still a good amount of words. I'm like going, oh, is there anything that I could help you guys to get those 1,000 words, man? But I mean, I don't know where you guys are and when NaNoWriMo ends for you, but I do know that I'm not the last stream of this Writeathon. We've got a part 12, so we've got at least one more. So if you still need more words. Plus, I still have one more sprint. It's like 10 or 15 minutes, because she said that the next one doesn't start till 3:30, so we can still do one more sprint and see what we can get with you guys, Help you guys even more. I mean, I literally just stopped writing and decided to start doing this, which does count. I'm just kind of wondering, when I start going into the full comic, I mean, how the heck do you count that for NaNoWriMo? Nano ends on 5 minutes on the West Coast. I mean, you guys can still write even if I'm talking. I don't know. Is the West Coast the last bit of the entire world to cross over to the next day? I'm not sure. I don't live in the West anymore. I used to. But I've also lived, in Egypt and Germany, where it was definitely not... it would have been December 1st, I think, already. I think so. No, Alaska and Hawaii still have time. Okay. Well, what you can do, and it's a cheat, so shh, just between you and me. Put your times all the way to Alaska or Hawaii. Just nudge it. There we go. Now you still have time. Yeah, Meadow just said you could always change your location to Hawaii on the NaNo site. Hawaii is the last time zone. There you go. I think I did... I think I changed mine on the very, very, very first time I did NaNoWriMo back in 2009 to the West Coast, because I actually lived in the West Coast, but for some reason Nano had set me for the East Coast. So I thought I was going to lose, and then I found out, oh my god, I'm 3 hours late. No, that doesn't make sense. And then I had to fix my time zone, and I was able to win NaNoWriMo, but I didn't know that I was stuck in East time at first. That was back when I lived in the West. How fast can you swim to Hawaii? My stamina's not that good, Devin. It's not that good. It is not that good. I mean, I've got good stamina. But not that good. I at least have no problem hiking for our 7 to 10 miles. And that's not just flat ground. That's going up hills, mountains, across the creek, and stuff like that. But I don't even think that's impressive. But yeah, that takes about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours for me, because I can't go as fast as I used to. I'd say I'm getting old, but that's not the case. It's a case of blood sugar issues. Gotta keep that up. So I think at 3 we'll do our last sprint. Do you guys want to do... Well, it seems like 10 was what people were saying. So that'll be a cool down. Give me time to say my how do you do's. My outro. Which will probably sound familiar to everyone who's been writing with me this entire time. I would say every day, but there were days when I didn't. Yeah, 10 is fine. I mean, Nano is an honor system. I'm not trying to encourage anyone to cheat. It's just an honor system. Sage hosts the final stream. That makes sense. I mean, it's morning for her, I think. It will be. She's in South Africa, isn't she? I think that would be morning for her. Yeah, I think so. I was always a Nano rebel, though. I think the first 2 years I actually wrote new books, 2 or 3, and then for the last couple of years it was editing books. No, I've been going since 2009, so it can't be the last couple of years. So 11 years. Um, plus camp, Nano. I've been doing a couple of projects, but some of them have been editing too. Alright, so it is 3. We're going to go for 10 minutes as a cool down. So at 3:10, I will come back and see you guys for the final send-off. Alright, get those words. Alright, that is time. And I'll give you a little bit more update. I did some of the tree themselves. I made some of the sky a little darker up here since it's morning. I've got a little dark here and I've got it coming lighter here. It'll look a lot better once I actually use my smudge sticks, but for right now I am just using all of my pens, and this isn't all of them. I actually have 12 different shades, I think. Well, I do it in 12 shades, so yeah. Alrighty. Whew. So how'd everyone do? It looks like Stephanie said ended Nano at 48,673. A little bummed I didn't make it, but hey, this is the most I've written in a month. Hey, that is great. Just being able to push yourself to write that much in a month is awesome. So, I mean, yeah, you wanted to make that 50 and you didn't, but I would still celebrate. I'd get out a glass of wine, get some chocolate, feel good about yourself. You know, I'd celebrate. Let me see if I can make this go down a little bit more. Again, I apologize. Since I have to do it on my phone, things are a little wonky. I have a computer that sometimes works and then sometimes decides, nope, I don't care about you. You can ask Devin and my regulars. I mean, last stream I did before Thanksgiving, I think I lost people like 3 times. It started a new stream, then it died on my computer, then I had to use the phone. It was hilarious. So how did everyone else do? And, you know, let me know if you're going to go make the other stream, because even if it's no longer Nano, I mean, why not? I probably won't, because I've been trying to sleep. I have not been doing good in that. I have been either oversleeping or not going to bed till almost the sun rises, and I'm like, okay, I need to try to actually sleep. I'm going to slip this guy back in its cover here. So yeah, I've got several stages. This is one where it's just been planned out and has a little bit of drawing on it. It is not completely done. I've got ones like this is a cavern scene, so got that one in piles of gold, so you can kind of see how everything works in this. All right. Devin says, finished reading tons of emails. That's good. Emails are good. Keeping up with that is good. It's understandable. And yes, Devin, thank you for putting the next stream in there for anyone who's interested in going. And Stephanie said, well, I downed some caffeine pretty late, so I'll probably finish out this chapter and then put on some Netflix. Nah, I'm right there with you, except I don't own Netflix. I don't even have an account. Oh well. But that doesn't mean I can't go watch Muppets in the other room, watch Doctor Who, watch Boy Meets World, Girl Meets World. I like a lot of old nostalgia, so I'll find some type of thing to pop in. Might go to bed. I don't know. It's a good question. Let's see. Mijal said, pretty good. I'll hop on over to another stream to hopefully hit 50K. Sounds great. Yeah, just keep on pumping. That's all I say. Pump. And Stephanie, you could always change the time to Hawaii. You still have time. You can hit those other you can hit that 50K if you want. It's up to you on how you decide to do it. I mean, caffeine doesn't do anything for me. I can drink caffeine and still go to bed I can still go to bed. In fact, I'm finishing up my hot chocolate and then I'll, either go to bed or I'll just watch TV for a little bit. I don't know. No idea. I mean, I've been working for 48 hours almost straight trying to make to the 50, and I did. And now I'm going, yeah, I'm tired. That's why I'll probably work on doing the art for a bit. Yeah. Let me know if you guys want to see more progress as I go with this comic. It's something that I have done by myself for the last couple of years on and off. Couple as in 10 years on and off. It has 2 scripts. This is volume 1, this is volume 2. As you can see, and they are not skinny little buggers either. These guys are big. But at first, my husband and I were just going to do a Kickstarter, and we were just going to, you know, do a webcomic. But hearing that it looks like the traditional publishing world wants the graphic novels, I'm like, yeah, might as well give it a shot and see what happens. Meadow said, you got a little less than 2 hours if you change your location to Hawaii. Stephanie said, I did try and change it, but it just wouldn't change. Probably website was too busy. You could probably still change it. I mean, when I changed mine back in 2009, it was already after midnight. I changed the time zone and it didn't bother me. It could be busy because there are still some places where it hasn't crossed over yet, so everyone's rushing to get in their word count. If not, I mean, still, 48,000 is still a good word count. It really is. If you do manage to change it, though, you know, awesome. You can still keep writing if you want. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. So, just trying to see if nobody else is here. I can either end out the stream now, or I can stretch it for a little longer. The next one does start at 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I don't know what it would be for Sage, who is, I believe, in South Africa. So I don't know what her time is. But I hope you guys were able to get some words done. That's always a good thing. If you guys are interested in seeing more of my streams, like I said, the redactor, who is my editor, is going to actually do a compilation of all of the videos that I've done for NaNo, and he's going to make it all together so that if you want to keep streaming and write with me, even though they're no longer live streams, you can be part of the silly shenanigans that happened during it. I do promise, as I always do, because Devin doesn't like to leave without seeing the fluffy kitty. And he's actually kind of tired and sleepy right now, so I could pick him up. This is Asheron, if anyone wants to know. He's a Maine Coon. So, okay. I'll let you go. Goodness, you put some of your stuff on me. I'm sorry, that's my own fault for picking you up. You can go back. You can go back, buddy. Go on. Go on. Go back to your little spot. I'm sorry I picked you up. He's camera shy. He actually does not like the camera. So, but there, Devin likes to see the kitty, and now he's hiding. Oh, he went to go eat. Hungry. So, Stephanie, haha, I changed it just now. Good. Get to the 50K. Awesome. Do it. Key Clavis, sorry, said if you can't change your time zone, then you can always add word count for a previous day. That is also true. You can also do that little trick. And Meadow says, yay, you can do it, Stephanie. Yeah, go ahead. You and Mijal are close. Go ahead. Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Yeah, do it. Sorry, I'm just like, I'm not punch drunk. I haven't drank any type of alcohol. We do have some wine still. Oh. Yeah, I understand that. I'm gonna have to give my kitten a bath before I go to bed. Fun. Yes, he likes water, so it's fine. Anyways, So I think I will close out since we are at 3:20. The other one starts in about 10 minutes. So everyone who is trying to get the last of your word counts, good luck, enjoy. Again, if you are interested in seeing what I do writing videos in costume. And it's really just me telling you how I do my progress, because there's so many information videos out there that I don't think I need to contribute to it. I also do ASMR readings. As I was saying, I'm going to teach people how to do beautiful calligraphy like this through a series of workshops. It won't just be one. It's an exhausting thing. So yeah. And I will still be doing more live streams. They're normally between the times of 1 and 3 Eastern time, because I'm a night owl and that's just how it is. I'm not going to be doing them every day, so if anyone has any days at work for them, minus Saturday, Sunday. The reason is because during the weekends I have Dungeons and Dragons that I do for 12 hours. Last Saturday we didn't even end until about 3 o'clock my time. So I'm telling you, 12 or so hours, I just absolutely cannot do D&D I cannot do live streams because of D&D. And yeah, other days I'm okay with. So just let me know. Hit the like button or the dislike button. I really don't care. It's your opinion, and everyone's allowed to have their opinion. So if you don't like the stream, that's fine. If you want to watch more, just remember to hit the subscribe button, the like button. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, Kay Clavis. Kay, I keep calling you Kay. It says Key. So, technically Punch Drunk is a way. Yeah, I know. It is about concussions. I like to put it as also Punch Drunk for actually drinking, but yeah. And just in case you guys want to see it, let me see if I can show you. I've got my little punching bag right there. Little, it's actually bigger than I am. So, yeah, you could see it. It's bigger than I am. But yes, that is my punching bag. And I use it very religiously because I enjoy it. I like to keep in shape. So, you guys are all welcome. Again, if you want, please subscribe. That helps. I also have other social medias, but they're in my videos. All right. Enjoy the rest of your sprint, guys, and I will catch some of you guys whenever. When the next live stream comes out, and look for my videos. All right. Have a great day, guys. Rest of your day, and keep on writing those words, beautiful writers.